idiot.
Because you don't know what thatch is?
Yeah. Natural fibers material. Basically everything that's alongside of our house is thatch.
Oh.
I thought that's what it was, but I was like, I didn't know you needed a dethatcher. I just thought you ran over it with a lawnmower a couple times.
Maybe they just added that as a fancy name to make it seem like it was something cool.
It's probably like a rototiller that stays over the ground and just like grinds
The
shit
ones
up.
that spin and they don't require any kind of.
Are we live?
See, then you don't have to worry about fixing it because all it does is the blade. Just push it and it cuts.
I don't know, man. Something these like electric lawn stuff. She got 2 pieces of cheesecake.
3.
She got 3 pieces of cheesecake.
And a Monaco.
But like these electric devices that should be gas powered,
Mm-hmm.
they're fucking fragile, man.
Mm.
Can't leave them outside.
The only electric thing that I ever used that I thought was any good, but granted I was probably about 13, was a weed eater.
Electric weed eater.
Yeah,
Well,
because it
the
was
reason why
corded.
I like have something like that is because like I'll hit the cord and
Yeah.
cut it off. And
Yeah, it was corded. So I don't know about if it was a battery powered one, how well it would do. It was a pain in the ass too.
weed eaters are always a pain in the ass.
Yeah, they are. That's why I had to do them all. My sister's like, I can't keep it started.
I'm like, cord.
Oh
cord.
man, you wear.
Cord.
And then when you're wearing shorts, it chops your legs up.
Yeah, or it
Get
at
dog
least
shit
like,
all over
at
you.
least like throws shit at your legs, like rocks and plants and crap.
Yeah, dog shit.
Could be dog shit.
Yeah, I had a lot of dog shit.
Maybe you should have your dog.
You weed eat around the dog.
It's just like little
Damn
tufts
it.
of grass sticking up in different places.
Uh-huh.
Where there was once dog shit, still is.
Hey, Carmen.
Carmen's on.
She is.
Hello.
Awesome, man. She is freaking
Hola.
on it, dude. She
Mhm.
is like, man. If you like need a friend that supports you in the shit you're doing, dude, she is where it's at.
She'll stand behind you.
Fuck yeah. She's not a bullshit friend. Not saying that all her other friends are bullshit, but I'm like, she like takes it upon herself. Cricket's in the live.
I know. That's how I look at her.
Yeah. But, yeah, like, you got friends like, oh, how you doing? How's tattoos?
I don't count as a friend. I'm just the extra.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm not saying that those people are shitty or anything, but I'm just, like, saying that Carmen, she, like, goes the extra mile. She's like, sure, I'll show it. You want me to bring chips?
Oh yeah. Carmen got your back.
It's like, fucking where it's at, man. I wish I was like her. I aspire to be like her. I don't know, I just gave, one of my buddies an air compressor that I got from Cricket's old man.
That you told me was ours.
No, I didn't.
Oh.
We can fight about it if you want to, but that air compressor was always going to John. I got it for John. I said it might end up being ours because he hadn't come and get it yet. What's that?
How many numbers have you written on clothes? I mean,
I haven't done any laundry.
Good thing you got a whole case of Sharpies.
What I planned on doing was that pile that you just went through and folded all the shit. I planned on going through that one, but you got home and Madison was here and I just got mixed up in shit and I didn't do it. Cricket showed up and started drinking tequila.
Blame it on me. It's okay.
Carmen says you do count, girl. Y'all are pretty fucking. Just saying is what this message says.
Pretty
She been drinking. Pretty fucking just saying.
Carmen.
So there is a bit. I've got this up on 2 different screens. So it seems like the comments are a bit delayed. So I don't know if, just so we're all aware of the delay. So, but this is Spilling My Angel Tea.
Yep, sure is.
Where we talk about
and lawn advice.
Among other things.
lawn advice. Apparently, said fucking awesome.
Well, I wouldn't know anything about it because I got a guy that weed whips my lawn.
On occasion.
On the rare occasion.
When your wife texts him and asks.
Yeah.
After asking his wife, making sure it's okay, I can ask.
Yeah, I'm like having my wife hitting up other dudes so they come over and mow my grass.
That's like, I ain't doing nothing.
Yeah.
And you know what? The difference between me and Pat is Pat's like, I'm not doing anything. I'll go weed whip somebody's whole yard. I'm like, I'm not doing anything. I think I'll just go pull dick for a couple hours. Him and I are not the same way.
Her face.
She's like, you're gross.
Like,
Good lord.
I'm
Anyway.
just saying, if I have free time, it's not gonna be spent doing somebody else's lawn work. Nothing against him, man. If he likes doing it, man, good on him. It's just not my bag. I tried to find a house with no lawn. Remember?
That's not a lie.
That's not a lie. I tried to find a house with no lawn.
you can still pour concrete.
It's so
So my son's
tempting.
gonna run around in the yard and eat shit in a parking lot and have to go to the hospital.
Well, I mean,
I would
kids.
totally do it in the backyard. 1,000%.
I had planned on it. What I'd planned on doing is taking that creek rock before I gave up on life. I plan on taking that creek rock and filling that whole back lawn with creek rock,
Mm-hmm.
and then just have certain places that had like cherry trees and berry trees and like a bench. And I just wanted to turn it into like a rock garden.
You could still do that.
I can still do that. Yeah. And I may.
You now have someone who might help you.
Man, I found this. Shit. Hey, Pat.
He has already talked about moving those
hard
rocks.
thing so I can.
Yeah, he already said he would.
I know, but I hate
Those hard things.
I feel like taking advantage of him. I feel like I am taking advantage of him when he volunteers to do so. Because when Pat volunteers to do something, he's not blowing smoke up your ass. He'll show up the next day. And I feel like I don't want to put that on him because he's almost as old as I am. He's already doing the landscaping for 2 yards at least.
Yeah.
And he's got a full-time job.
He's always done 2 yards.
Needy ass fucking
She
wife.
said trees are terrible around a pool. The trees we have that we aren't allowed to cut down are already terrible around the pool because they're technically in our neighbors' yards.
No, they're not.
Then cut them down. All of them.
Those over there?
All of them gone. Those 2 trees in our front yard, I would fucking give my left foot to get those removed.
No, you wouldn't. Eventually, they're just gonna fall in the house anyway.
Carmen says she'll help.
I know she will. But you know,
We'll have a
it's
tree falling party.
It's just me being fucking lazy. is
Tree
all it is.
felling party.
It's us needing to get the backyard spruced up so we can have
Yeah,
sneaky wing
she's
parties.
trying to get the backyard pool ready.
So
Is it still gonna happen? Did you get your hip waders?
they're like $60.
Marketplace. Technically, you don't need hip waders, but I don't feel like having dysentery, and there's no there's like no reason for a woman to be waist deep in that pool right now. It's just not. It's not sanitary.
Can you just drain it?
The sub
No,
pump
you
is
can't.
right there if you
Why
want to drain it so we can start cleaning
You can't
it.
just drain a pool because once you've drained it, the liner shrinks.
Carmen says, hell yeah, we'll make it a party.
A sludge party.
Hey,
You know what I'm talking about?
let's get
And
the
she means it too.
Shock the shit out of it.
Let's
and
get
just
the
Suck it
well,
out.
it just has got so many
Can't
many
do that.
leaves in it.
It's got contractor bags full of leaves in it.
Huh.
Many contractor bags full of leaves. It's got 2 years worth of falling oak leaves in it.
It's got 1 year.
It's full. It's full of leaves.
I'm not saying it isn't full of leaves, but it's not like
What I planned on doing is I was gonna get a what?
Go ahead.
What I planned on
I'm
doing
just
is I
laughing.
was gonna get a snow shovel, and I was gonna drill a bunch of holes in it, like big holes in it, and then like put like a squeegee across the bottom of it, so it didn't scratch the bottom of the pool, and just shovel it out with that, and just shovel it out instead of like trying to suck it out. Because last time I was in there, we were all in there, everybody's in there.
That's heavy.
Yeah, it's heavy. It's heavy, but we were in there with a net, trying to pull that stuff out, and we like broke 2 rods on nets trying to pull that stuff out because it's so heavy because it's a bunch of waterlogged leaves.
Said drain it to the road, rinse, scoop, vac, scrub, and fill 2 days.
Fucking full send, Carmen. It is full of leaves. It is full of leaves.
The problem,
but you can't because the liner will shrink.
And
the problem isn't so much like what the work is, what needs to be done. The problem is that we're 2 people with full-time jobs and then a hellion house full of kids that we can't leave alone longer than 5 minutes because they will destroy or kill each other. So that's what the problem is. She says, I've got a plastic shovel with holes.
Why?
I don't
the
know.
Bodies. Shh.
Yeah, bury a body with a plastic shovel with holes. Is that what she uses it for?
I don't know what she just said. That's what she said. So it's like if I didn't have the kids for 2 days, I could easily get the pool and the backyard up and running and do it all by myself. But I
don't know how easy it would be.
I'm not saying it would be easy. I'm just saying that I would be able to do it.
Yeah.
She says the liner won't shrink in a couple days. They say that you have like a 24-hour window, but again, it's a lot of work, and the biggest hurdle for us is the boys.
Okay.
So, she says for a pool, duh. So she has a plastic.
Fuck you, Carmen. It's like I'm just like sitting here like singing her praises, and then she's like,
duh.
For a pool, dumbass. I'm like, oh, fuck you, Carmen. That's like the trade-off you get with a Carmen. She's like a die-hard friend, but she's also kind of a bitch.
It's okay, Carmen.
You
I gotta
just
fuck you too.
You just have to like tell yourself she doesn't mean it. She just grew up that way.
So, she said, y'all watch the boys. Me and Cricket got this.
She just volunteered you, Cricket.
How about it?
Climbing that fucking pool,
We have a good time.
waist deep in animal carcasses. Last time we fished some kind of animal out of it.
I'm pretty sure it was a squirrel.
Yep.
It was no good
Did
squirrel.
we leave the ladder in this time?
Mm-hmm.
We left the ladder in this time, so whatever's swimming around the pool can get back out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That means we can get back out if we need to. Something starts to grab us.
Like
We do have
like an anaconda.
Like Gill Man.
I mean, we do have a pump. The original plan is to drain it halfway, get in there, scoop it out, scrub it, and then
You saw
fill it
that
up.
pump? Yeah, we stuck a pond pump in it and pumped the shit out of it last time.
Mm-hmm.
We drained it completely because we were putting a new liner on it.
Okay, man. If she wants to bite that piece off too, we can do it. I would like you to have the pool. I'd like for none of my children to drown in it, but we've taken precautions.
You know,
I'd like to not have a bunch of mosquitoes this year. That'd be nice.
we gotta spray the yard.
Yeah.
We
I'm just
should
saying
spray
that
there.
if we don't do something about that pool, we're gonna have the worst mosquito problem that this fucking county has ever seen.
I've already got the mosquito pellets that we need to clean it. I'm just saying that it's one of those things where we're gonna just have to buckle down and do it. We're either gonna do it or it's not gonna get done.
We kind of tried a little bit last year. I watched the boys free for a few hours. Got in there and made a good old try. Get some leaves out.
We I tattooed like 4 teenagers so they'd come down here and move sand for us.
We had it up and running.
Yeah, it was going there for one season.
Fog the yard, she says. She says you need to trim the trees first.
Those trees are too tall.
Come over and look at it. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah,
and see what actually the task is.
The trees.
The whole backyard needs to be redone. Everything needs to be cleaned up. All the toys need to be sprayed off. Everything needs to be figured out because the boys can't go back there as is.
Can you pressure wash the pool, or will it tear the liner?
Are we gonna talk about Spelunking or Spelunking for tea or? We went down a rabbit hole
that
with
a
the
thing?
back pool. What?
Can you pressure wash the pool liner?
Maybe.
Without having to scrub it.
Maybe.
Because, I mean, that seems like it would be easier than scrubbing it. pump out the chunks of algae. I don't know.
Whatever you ladies want to do.
I'm just retarded, so.
Whatever you ladies want to do.
I know that's not PC, but.
I hate that pool.
Facts. What?
I don't like that pool. I don't swim in it. I don't like being in pools or around pools. I don't ever go out in the sun. She loves them. She loves pools. She loves being in the pool, around the pool, near the pool. She loves pools. That's why we bought this house, because it had a fucking pool in the backyard.
We bought this house because he liked the fact that it looked different because it was made out of stucco. We didn't buy this house for that fucking pool because we talked about tearing it down.
Yeah.
We bought this house because it didn't have a yard. It looked different from any other.
She's shaking her head at me.
Don't fucking sit here and say that we bought this house because of that fucking pool.
Yeah, she wanted a pool. She loved the pool. Brand new liner. It's a brand new liner.
The pool sat there for 2 years before we ever did anything with it. We had it open for a year. One of our sons died, and then we fucking didn't put it up again. So, I mean...
You brought him back.
Obviously, he's still fucking here. I'm just saying.
Yeah, we want to throw that out there, because not everybody knows our sons, or how many we have.
Well, you already talked about kids drowning. I'm just saying. We did not buy this house for that pool. I understand that you don't like that pool. I've talked about doing that pool myself. But I've also said that we need to get the yard fixed up, and there's all this shit that goes along with it. I get it.
Pat, we moved the front yard.
Because I asked him to.
He took a bunch of trash too. Don't forget about that.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he filled his truck up.
Man.
He would have took more. He said I couldn't do the driveway because I filled up my truck. And then he went down to his. And then he went to his work after he left and dumped it in the dumpster and then went back home.
I want to send him some titties.
like your titties or just like Google titties?
Just mine.
Just random titties. Yeah. Tucked at titmouse.
Just mine.
I'm just saying. It would be nice to get the whole, like, just even the back porch sprayed off and cleaned up and get all the pollen off of it so we can hang out back there.
Carmen probably willing to do that. That's her spot.
I'm just, it needs some work. We need to dedicate the time.
Okay, baby.
Okay. Now, as I have tried to start this twice already, welcome to Spilling My Usual Tea.
Mm-hmm. Where
Among
we spill
other
our
things.
personal tea.
Which you hate, but still manage to do every other time.
I'll just talk about weed with him. Talk about lawnmowers being expensive.
It's nice to have someone else here because it's like, my crazy isn't fucking...
You're like, quit gaslighting me, motherfucker.
This book that we read, it's actually been 2 weeks.
Spelunking for a Goblin Husband.
Spelunking for a Goblin Husband by Marilyn Barr. This is the second book that we have read by her. The first one, yeah, they're both short. I don't know if all of her books are short, but the two that we have read were pretty short. The first one was Clutching Cthulhu's Pearls, which you can find our review on that one. Which I'm pretty sure we didn't do last week, but the week before.
Possibly, yeah.
And so then this week we did Spelunking for My Goblin Husband, which takes place locally at Mammoth Cave here in Kentucky.
Yeah, and it travels all the way to Louisville, I think, at some point, doesn't it?
I think so.
Yeah.
It's very silly.
Yeah, it's not serious at all.
It's
Yeah.
I'm gonna say goblin as a loose term.
Oh yeah.
Like, I know what she meant by goblin.
I think that's part of like Kentucky lore. I think there's supposed to be a goblin or something in Mammoth Cave.
I don't think I've ever been to Mammoth Cave.
Or around that area, there's supposed to be like an alien sighting. I don't exactly know what the lore is. There's supposed to be like a Kentucky goblin or something that like showed up after an alien sighting. So yeah, she didn't pull it out of her ass. She's using like local lore, I think.
It makes sense.
But there's goblins.
It follows.
Go ahead.
It follows the main character, who is a tour guide for Mammoth Cave.
Yeah.
And she's also got a autoimmune disease. So there's that thrown in there.
Is that what it was?
Pretty sure.
I thought she had some kind of thyroid issue.
I think that was it too. Talked about thyroid a lot, but I'm pretty sure it was an autoimmune disease.
Okay.
Or the author has an autoimmune disease, and that was her.
I think the author at the end. Did you read that? Yeah.
Where she, at the very end of the book, we have the printed copy.
Yeah, she said that she had whatever that her character had.
Yeah. So it was loosely based off of her. The describing, driving down I-65, and that was all.
Drainage ditch.
Yeah.
Which I got caught by the cops one time when I was a kid. We were skating in the drainage ditches on 64. She actually rolled up. Her kids went to school with us.
Really?
Yeah, and we had hopped the fence and we're out there fucking around. We found those drainage ditches, and that's like the closest thing to an actual pipe we could find on our skateboards. And so we were skating these drainage ditches outside by the interstate, not knowing that you can't do that. You're not supposed to be on the other side of that fence.
Yeah.
And so she rolled up. She's like, "What the fuck are you guys doing?" And we're just like skating this drainage ditch. She's like, "You cannot do that. Go back to the other side." And that's all she said.
Get out.
Crawled our happy asses back over the fence.
At least he went back over. She says, "Think Goblin UFO was about Hopkinsville."
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
So you have this tour guide who gets delayed as they're leaving.
Yep.
And ends up
missing the boat on an alien invasion.
Kind of like being the what is it, greatest loser, because she like got hurt, but
yeah, she got hurt and she wasn't doing okay, but she completely missed the alien invasion
where they were like taking all the humans.
Everybody in the United States, the world, I guess, got wiped out by aliens. So she's down there in a cave, which I mean, the weirdest part about it, the weirdest coincidence about it, is that she like meets goblins at the exact same time as this goblin like race invades the world and takes it over.
Well, I don't think that part was supposed to be like random. The goblins and the aliens were related.
But that doesn't mean.
You mean her meeting them at the same time?
She could have met them at any time.
It explained that she traveled farther in the cave than she ever had.
On the exact same day of the Goblin invasion.
The only reason she was in that cave as long as she was, as far as she was to get away from the aliens.
And found those aliens in the cave.
Found those goblins in the cave.
It was
Goblin aliens.
It was a remarkable coincidence, but you know what? I'm not going to split hairs on a book where there's a goblin alien invasion. I'm not.
A goblin alien invasion.
That's what happened. Accept it and move on. But it was cute. Wasn't a lot of smut. It was kind of like a. What would you call it? Was that a Fated Mates?
Insta-love.
Insta-love? I don't think it was insta-love. He thought she was a rat when he first met her.
And within the first, few hours of them meeting each other, he's like, "Oh, she's really soft," and did it. Like, he was in love with her. It was insta-love.
Okay, I'll buy it.
It was insta-love.
I forgot insta-love was a thing, or I never knew.
Because he was jealous of her cat.
In his defense, he did not know that was a cat.
He definitely.
He thought that was like her overseer, or her master, or her caretaker.
So she meets this goblin. They strike a deal. She's like, "Take me to her apartment.
To get her cat. Hey, Stink. That's Oliver Bear.
You're supposed to be asleep.
Careful, you knock the drink.
He just wants to see himself on camera. Anyway, what were we talking about?
So they make this deal that she was gonna like win his marriage talisman.
Yeah.
Okay. You have to go to night.
Okay.
Okay, so you can wave bye to the camera.
No.
You want to wave bye? You're all shy all of a sudden? Okay. Well, give me some love.
It's bedtime, sweet. All over Bear. It's bedtime, sweetheart.
You can see that YouTube right here is delayed, so he's watching what's happened in the past.
Mom.
What?
It just said I was on your lap.
You're on my lap right now.
Oh, on this video.
No, on video.
Yeah, that's what... Yeah, I see it. That's what the camera is doing. Okay, we're all done. Give me some love and go night-night.
Taking his nose on camera.
Love you. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Hey, buddy.
Go
Love
pee
you,
in the
Stan.
potty.
Love you, bud.
Be careful.
Anyway.
Okay.
Strikes the deal up with the goblin.
Strikes to deal with the goblin. She's like, take me to go get Mr. whatever the cat's name is. Starts with an M. I can't remember it now. And he's like, oh, this must be her, like, caretaker. This is the person who takes care of this, like...
Since she was so remarkably fragile.
Yeah. And he just grows more and more jealous of the idea of this Mr. M.
Cat.
The cat. Up until the moment he meets the cat.
Yeah?
And then he's like, ha 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 ha. And then they bang.
Did they bang? They banged once, right? Go on, sweetheart.
But it is time for bed. Give me a hug and go lay down.
Where's that?
It's mine. Good night. Love you. Go pee in the potty.
Go potty, sweetheart. I love you so much.
It's a different
You're
one.
you're a turd bird. And I mean, there wasn't a whole lot to it other than that. They got attacked by aliens a few times.
Yep.
It was action packed.
There's a little bit of a another wrench thrown into the story towards the ending, the back end of it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not just all about them going topside.
Yeah.
And getting the cat.
It was interesting. It was an interesting book. It was in no way like to be taken seriously.
I don't know. She might have.
That's kind of like her MO. Like she just like I'm not sure she writes serious books very often. She might. I just haven't got to one yet.
I would say that Clutching Cthulhu's Pearls is more serious than this one.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I will. I'll die on that hill. This one came off as a lot more silly than the other one.
Well, it was described as a different kind of book. Like it wasn't. The other one was supposed to be a horror book, and that's why it was more serious.
Oh, I didn't
this
realize
one
that.
is just like.
I think it's just supposed to be funny.
Goblin book. What?
Good night.
And I love you.
Like, I don't know. I actually do have her bookmark sitting right here.
Yeah.
I don't know if people can see this. Because I'm going to show the cover.
Uh-huh.
Here comes the Monster Bride.
She's
Short, spicy, standalone monster novels. So that's what these are claimed as. On here, she has Betrothed to the Yeti. Marrying My Moth Lady. Tied to Miss Crumpus. And Spelunking for a Goblin Husband. So I'm going to just show the cover, if it'll let me, for Goblin Husband. So it is like Goblin on a motorcycle. She's on the back. And you can see.
I wondered, like, kind of early on, if, like, Goblin in that book is like supposed to be a character based on like who her husband would be?
Maybe.
Because he's very handy.
Oh yeah, he's a tinkerer.
Yeah, and he's really good at it too. He's really good at it. Like a lot of the stuff in that book, like the stuff that he created, like defied physics. Like he shouldn't have been able to do that shit. I'm still not. I don't think it was ever described what the fucking tricycle ran off of. Wasn't gas.
Rubber bands. I have no idea.
That's what I'm saying. Who knows what that thing was ran off of? But it went fast.
Yeah.
It went fast enough to drive down the interstate. So it was going at least 40, 50 miles an hour.
Yeah. So I don't know.
And for being made out of like popcorn containers and rubber bands and skateboards, that thing was durable as shit too. It was unbelievably durable. They just they crashed that thing into sides of buildings and they made their own entrances with it.
It's
I was
probably
like, that thing has fucking fishing poles for handlebars, and you just fucking drove it through the side of a fucking building.
I will say that it was probably the most unbelievable thing of the whole book.
Yeah, that.
The most like finding goblins in a cave. You know what? This day and age, sure. Aliens invading Earth. We're just waiting for it to happen at this point, right? Her, you know.
Deflecting alien weaponry with pizza pans. I feel like
that's close second. Close second to the motorbike.
Look at this objectively, okay? Those aliens were leveling the planet with those fucking lasers, right?
Like they wouldn't have just scooped them up with some kind of beam and taken them.
I think she did say that some of them were taken, some of them were being abducted, but they were plowing through, razing cities to the ground with their technology, and you're gonna tell me the only thing left in the city is pizza pans?
Oh shit!
It was just. That's what I'm saying. It was just it was meant to be silly.
It's a good beach read. With summer coming up, with reading by the pool, this would be one of the books you take to the beach.
It kind of reminded me of like a cross between like a standard like a really lighthearted. I would even say it was like a young adult book. A young adult book, almost.
Yeah, maybe.
Crossed with like a 90s cartoon. That's what a lot of that stuff felt like to me. Like it felt very like remember Gummy Bears?
Yeah.
It felt very Gummy Bears to me. Like she meets this thing. It's got these weird contraptions and it runs around. It reminded me a lot of a cartoon mixed with smut. So it was fun to read.
It was fun to read.
I felt like it was. It was nice and short. I know that you said something about like the end felt kind of rushed to you. Yeah. I didn't really pick that. I wasn't really getting that. I felt like it resolved itself well. I feel like I don't know if she meant for it to be like this, but if an alien race leaves somebody on a planet and they know it's inhabitable and they know they got somebody there, they'll eventually come back for him, or at least come looking for him, and then that race of people were in contact with the aliens, weren't they? So didn't that guy contact the aliens?
Made it seem like if the Goblin King wasn't already in contact with the aliens, that it wasn't long after the aliens arrived that they were. Because they're distant brethren or whatever.
I like the fact that she had like created like alien goblin hybrids.
In my opinion, it was more the goblins were aliens until they breeded with humans.
Yeah, and then I don't know what the life expectancy is on Alien, but it appeared at least as though there were a couple of generations, maybe one, maybe two generations between the aliens
and the goblins.
Yeah, because the goblins, in the beginning there was just either one or a couple.
Mm-hmm.
And they had bred themselves a race down there under the ground. But that's pretty neat.
Again, beach read. It's not something that you're gonna have to like completely immerse yourself in to read.
Yeah. You can set it down if you want to, but you don't have to because you sit down and read it in a couple hours.
True that.
It's just fun.
Fun read.
It's fun read. She seems to do a lot of that stuff. Those fun, silly books. I like that shit, man. It's nice.
Yeah.
It's nice to have it's nice to run into a male lead in a book where he's not got some kind of like sordid, dark past. He's not he's not a tortured soul. Just a dude happens to be a goblin. Yeah.
Well,
He wasn't rich.
no, he wasn't. And she did not end up with a king.
Huh?
And she did not end up with a king.
Yeah.
Oh, it won't let me look at this.
I thought that the title for the Wolf King was a little bit misleading.
Oh, because
Yeah, it was not the Wolf King. It implied that he should have been the Wolf King, or he may at one time be the Wolf King.
Mm-hmm.
But he was not the Wolf King. In fact, you didn't come in contact with the Wolf King until the last few pages of the book.
So, yeah, that's true. I have 5 books sitting in my spilling. So, for those of you who don't know, we have moved.
Did anybody make coffee?
No.
I thought Madison was going to make us coffee.
She might have. I don't know if she did or not.
I'm going to go looking for. Do you want a drink if I find one?
A drink?
A drink. A soda, if not coffee.
Sure.
Alright, you give them your.
We have moved some of our book tracking.
What? It's hard to get out of here.
Tiny
space.
Tiny space.
To Fable. If you're on a computer, it is fable.co. You don't really get to access all the features online. It is more for your phones. I don't have my phone. It is in my bedroom. Over there. I like it. I think it's pretty neat. It was kind of the way of separating Spilling My Angel Tea from Sneaky Wink. Now, sitting on the TBR for Spilling My Angel Tea, I've got 5 books. All pretty different, in my opinion. I've got Dangerous Men by Evelyn Ward, Direbound by Sable Sorcerin, The Wolf and the Crown of Blood by Elizabeth May, Royal Hunt by Raven Storm, and The Poisoned Daughter by Sheila Masterson. And I'm going to kind of go through and I've got it but haven't created an account yet. If you have Goodreads, Carmen, you can transfer all of your Goodreads information to Fable if you plan on using it. If you're just planning on checking up on Spilling My Angel Tea for this book list, I wouldn't worry about transferring your data. I do have a book group on Fable that people can join, and on there you can like post quotes and where you are and all the things.
Really, that's cool.
That's what I thought. So there is a Spilling My Usual Tea book group on Fable.
I know this is a little bit premature, but would that be a better platform than Facebook?
I don't have a Spilling My Usual Tea Facebook.
I'm saying, would it be a better platform for Sneaky Wink?
It says track and discuss books.
I don't know, because when we first started Sneaky Wink, a big thing that you didn't want people to do was talk about the books while they were reading them. Because you thought it would take away from the discussions. So we didn't do that.
Is it one group? You only have one group per account?
No, I don't think so. I could probably have multiple book groups for my account, but I'm not sure.
Go rampant on some of them, and if they don't want to be in that group, they don't have to be.
Right. So I've got.
It just seems like it's a. I know that you could probably do all that shit on Discord if you wanted to, but
I can't get these people to use Discord, so it doesn't matter.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
It's like you could Discord probably has all that shit and more.
Yeah.
But it's hard to get women on Discord. They don't like it unless they're a gamer.
It's not super. Discord isn't super user friendly.
It's not. I don't think that it's not super.
It's not user friendly.
It's not click button. It runs like the old chat rooms used to.
But even
it's
that, yeah, it's a chat room. But even that, it's the way you set up your forums and stuff. It doesn't like flow very well.
Like it's not super intuitive, and it's not pretty.
No, it's not.
It's not aesthetically pleasing.
So
when you're on Discord, it feels kind of like you're sitting in a dark room.
Yeah.
And
your hoodie strings pulled.
Yeah, it's a chat room.
Yeah, it's a chat room. So
but if I'm sorry to keep interrupting you, but I was trying to complete a thought. If that Fable is like a little more user friendly, a little bit brighter, a little bit more fun to be in, a little more like already set up and geared towards women who read books or anybody who reads books,
it is.
It'd be a much better platform for either Sneaky Winks or Spelunking My Usual Tea people to be in and do their thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I've noticed, and so have you, brought to my attention, that people on there are very responsive.
Yeah.
They're in there to talk about some fucking books.
Right.
And I just think it'd be neat. Because on Facebook, we got a lot of lurkers.
Yep.
You got people you don't know, you've never met, don't care about you at all. They're just like, oh, they saw a comment about a book they liked, and they chimed in. That happens on Facebook.
Right. I mean, I don't know particularly what's going on Facebook. I don't know why people join groups that they don't plan on participating in. It's not. It is what it is.
The overall vibe of it, because
maybe
it's like on Facebook when you join a group, you're more or less just adding more content to your feed.
Yeah, maybe.
Whereas with this, it seems like you're not just adding content to your feed. It's like it's an open discussion, it's an open forum, kind of like Reddit.
Yeah.
It's like Reddit for book readers.
Yeah.
Can you post videos on there? Can you post pictures on there? Post content?
You can post pictures.
I just signed up for it.
Is it?
Yeah,
also,
I literally
it's basically
just downloaded the app.
It's kind of Facebook.
Yeah.
It's Facebook for book readers.
I was trying to figure out how to find your group.
Is it hard to find groups on there?
So far, I'm not really having. Find friends from Goodreads, build your current reading, ask community for Rex, connect your contacts.
Can you just search?
Search books.
Please go to bed.
Search Spilling My Usual Tea.
I love you very much, but please go to bed.
Can you send invites?
I haven't had much time to play with it. I also don't have my phone in front of me, and I cannot download it to my iPad.
Why can't? Oh, it's not compatible?
Because my iPad is old, and I can't get the current.
Stinky link.
Oliver, I need you to go to bed. You're gonna hurt yourself.
Maybe it's in our clubs.
Yeah.
Join a club.
Find a club. Find or create.
Oliver, please go to bed.
Spilling My Usual
No.
Tea?
Is this the one?
Yeah, it says Spilling My Usual Tea. Yeah, that's her logo.
I just joined it.
What?
Hey, there you go.
Love you.
Why are you going in my mouth?
Because you're just on here to be silly.
Can you post on there?
Book recs.
Now, good night.
Lobby.
Okay.
Do not get out of bed
Yes, you
again.
Yeah, super can.
If you guys get out of bed again, you're going to be grounded.
And you're the first person to ever say anything in the lobby.
Yep. I
So-
just said, hey there.
I just think it's cool. I think it's neat.
No past discussions. So you can do discussions.
Oh wow.
It's a whole, yeah.
That'd be cool because if you start a discussion and somebody hasn't read the book, they just won't join the discussion.
So
Right.
I just followed you.
It's
from-
Discord.
From the group.
For women.
Yeah, it's Discord for women.
That's accessible on your phone and
Yeah.
user friendly.
That might have been me dinging you.
Probably.
Yeah.
It's neat. Yeah.
So it wasn't bad. So I literally, while we were sitting here, just downloaded the app. I used my Google account to sign up for it, and I found you and friended you and followed you. Or not really friended you, but I followed you and joined the group. Or asked to join the group.
And she's just bore-assing around.
Yeah. Again, super user friendly. On your phone.
So it's like a library, and you can chat.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's really cool.
Now she's on my feed.
Bye.
Is
Have
it
a good night.
popular? Carmelie?
I don't really know much about it.
Why keep pitching it then?
She's shared.
Okay.
quite a few
I feel
stories.
like we should. Like know more about it and see what all the bells and whistles are on it, so we can
She did have quite a
so we can
few.
at least use it. You know.
She did have quite a few comments on this one.
That's what I'm saying. She got 250 comments on just like here's my book.
That sounded nice.
Craig's just gonna do liking shit.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Get your algorithm going.
Yeah.
This, from what I know about Fable, is you can join a bunch of book groups. You can buy books on Fable. It's its
That's
own
really cool.
bookstore.
Hmm.
You know, there's a ton of things you could do on it. I haven't had the time to dive super deep into what all the features are. I know that it's not as popular as Goodreads, but it also doesn't connect to Amazon.
It's also not owned by Amazon.
It's also not
That's
owned by
a,
Amazon.
That's a pitching point that's on its own, I feel like.
Which is why a lot of people...
It might just be a matter of time before it is owned by Amazon.
Well, right. So, the next thing I would like to try and figure out is what the next book is going to be for this next video. So people can read along.
What are we reading right now? Are you just gonna pick one off your list?
Off my list. Yeah, the one I have on Fable in the book group for Spelunking.
I don't even have it on my phone yet.
Right.
I will dick around on there tonight and get on there and try to figure out what you can do and what you can't do.
I wanted to download it to my iPad because I feel like it would be a lot more... Like, it's cool to use on my phone, but I feel like an iPad would be a lot more entertaining as a reader.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got a cute little... It tells you... Let me get off of this real quick. If you go to, like, the public profiles, it'll show you what your stats are. So I scroll down, it tells me what my reading streaks are, what my average ratings end up being, who my most popular authors are. It shows you what I'm currently reading.
Mm-hmm.
It tells you how far I've made it into my goal.
Want to read. Currently reading. Finished. I can see it.
Yeah.
So basically, all the information that a romance reader would want to know about a person and nothing else.
Yep.
Like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what's going on in your life. What are you reading?
This year so far, I've read at least 4 romance books, 1 fantasy book, 1 horror book, 1 sci-fi book, 1 thriller book. Which isn't even totally accurate because I've read 20 books this year.
want to read and like the synopsis.
Psycho Beast.
Psycho Beast is a Psycho Shifter book. Did you ever read those Psycho Shifter books?
You were here for one of the discussions for it. So.
There's one in Spanish she's got on here.
Hey, what about that book that you read that got you in your feels? Do you want to talk about that at all?
No.
Why not?
Because it's a 700-page book.
Death shall bow. The eternal night duet.
It doesn't matter if it's a 700-page book. Still talk about all that. Got you pretty good.
Yeah, but what got me was the ending. I don't want to tell people what the ending was, so because I think they should go read it.
So we're only gonna spoil the books that we don't care about.
You're just on one today.
Well, it's if they're watching Spilling My Usual Tea, they want to know.
They know that you get spoilers.
Yeah, but if I was going to spoil When the Moon Hatched, I would spoil it from beginning to end, and we just don't have time for that, and you haven't even read it.
Okay.
So if you want to read it, we can.
It's not available for purchase? Death Shall Bow?
You can't buy it?
I don't know what you're looking at.
I'm looking at your want-to-read list.
You're going to read a book that you can't buy? You can't buy it on there. You have to maybe buy it on Goodreads.
Is that what that means?
Yeah.
Death Shall Bow?
Maybe one of those Kindle things.
The Eternal Night Duet?
It's a duet. Okay.
I'll
get on Kindle.
You have 30 books listed on your want-to-read, and there's a Spanish one on here.
Huh! In Espanol?
The Wolf and the Crown of Blood, The Serpent's Sin, Vengeful Gods, Housemaid,
Bloody Black. I'm not seeing.
I'm not finding it on here. What did you pull it off the shelf?
What is it called?
Death Shall Bow.
I'm not seeing it on my list. Oh, here it is.
Gemma Ashbourne.
Yeah, it's on here. It's available through Kindle Unlimited.
Yeah.
Maybe it's exclusive.
Then there's this one. Los Ultimo Dia de Jack Sparks.
Oh, I don't know why it's on there.
Últimos Días de by Jack Sparks.
The Last of Days. I don't know why the Spanish version is on my TBR, but it's The Last of Days.
Okay.
The Last Days of Jack Sparks. That is not a romance novel. That is a thriller. I just on my TBR. Good night, bud. Go to bed, please. So this is actually my personal TBR.
You're Spilling My Usual Tea? Is your personal TBR?
No. Spilling My Usual Tea is under Spilling My Usual Tea.
Okay.
It's because you'll see one that says book group, and that's actually Sneaky Wink, and then the Spilling My Usual Tea TBR is Spilling My Usual Tea. On there, I've got 5 books. It's the one that has Dangerous Men on it.
Oh, Spilling the Tea TBR.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So then your want to read, those are your personal books. Okay. And then your book group.
Because believe it or not, between Spilling My Usual Tea and Sneaky Wink, apparently I still have time to read other books. Who would have thought?
Finished 221 books.
So we've got Dangerous Men, Dire Bound, The Wolf and the Crown of Blood, The Poisoned Daughter, and Royal Hunt. I don't know hardly anything about these books.
Dire Bound.
I'm pretty sure this is Werewolf Shifter.
A wolf thing? Yeah, it sounds like a dire wolf.
Yeah. Only the worthy survive the bonding trial. She'll risk her life and her heart to be one of them. Only the worthy survive. Marilyn Cooper has never dreamed of being one of the bonded, the king's elite warriors who form mental links with massive, vicious direwolves. She's made her peace with life, scraping by poverty in the shadows of the castle. But when her younger sister Selah is kidnapped, stolen across the border by an immortal monster her country has spent centuries fighting, and Marilyn's world falls apart. It goes on and on. So that was on there. We're also looking at Dangerous Men, I think, is Mafia. Wow, this is a short one. Reeling from a bad breakup, Sydney's life has taken an unexpected turn when a night out with her best friend leads to an encounter with Alec, a wealthy and I don't remember how to say this. Enigmatic.
Huh? Enigmatic?
Yeah. Businessman. Soon Sydney finds herself...
Mysterious? Why did you say mysterious?
Soon Sydney finds herself entangled with not only Alec, but also his charismatic business partner, Ashton, and their cold, menacing associate, Sebastian. That is the end of the thing for that one. The Royal Hunt is Eva's only trying to get out of a horrible brothel. At least that's what she told herself when she snuck out on the balcony during the royal feast and had her wicked way with the first man she met. How was she supposed to know that while that was going on, the royal family was being murdered just beyond the wall? And the man she was with, a drunken, disgusting mess, there was no indication he was anyone of importance. Yet, keeping the new crown prince of the realm alive is only the beginning of her worries. Alright, well, I guess when we decide a story, I'll post it.
I was posting a link to your fable on Sneaky Wink. Yeah. Are you looking at the book list?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm talking to the sidebar.
Alright, well with that, I guess we'll pop off here.
Okay, I posted your link to your fable on Sneaky Wink.
Alright, awesome. Thank you.
So hopefully people will be curious about that and check it out.
Yeah. We shall see. Alright.